How we doing, YouTube? I had to make sure my camera was working there. Steve here. It is June 23rd, I believe is what it is, Thursday. And running my Evansville loop as usual. This is the fourth one for the week. May have one tomorrow. I don't know yet. My normal reload coming back that I really like to do, they've been really spotty here lately. Excuse me. They didn't ship any last week, which meant that Walter had to scramble around and find the other stuff, which is never as good. And then this week I did one on, what did I do? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I think today's Thursday. Yeah, so I did I got that good reload on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but then they canceled Thursday and don't have another one till next Tuesday. So I don't know if that receiver is just not wanting that much product or what. Now they're sending 3 on Tuesday. Of course, I only need 1, but I wish they'd just send 1 a day, but that's not really the way they don't generally do it that way. They'll do 2 or 3 multiple days a week, not 1 every day of the week. But anyway, here nor there. So even today's Thursday, I'm gonna make my delivery down here in Evansville and then pick up my. I got to go down to Henderson, Kentucky. Which the place I'm going to in Henderson, I don't mind. It's open appointment. Sometimes it takes a little over an hour to get loaded there, though. And it's a heavy load, aluminum ingots, going back to East Chicago. So if Walter can't find me anything good tomorrow, I will just deliver this load in the morning, and then find something, a couple little short ones around the yard to Valpo, or there's a load that comes out of Plymouth back to the yard, because I won't excuse me, I won't come down there to Evansville if I don't have something good coming back. And they cut my rate coming back on the load that I like for next week, which I was afraid they were going to do. And this load that I'm getting today, they've cut this rate a month and a half or 2 months ago. They cut this rate. Plus, I have to drive all the way down to Henderson. All the way to Henderson. It's not that far. It's only 14 miles, 12 miles or something from where my delivery is. It's not very far. But it takes I can't make a complete loop if I have to go to Henderson. I don't have enough drive time. So, not good. The other problem that I'm going to start running into is I go download. We start getting another month or 2 in here, maybe not for June, or into July, but we start getting into August and September. Sometimes these dry up a little bit, and instead of having 1 a day, there may only be 4 a week or only 3 a week, and that's no good, because that's the real moneymaker of the deal, is the load going down. So, that being said, and of course fuel price is up yet again. So I've been doing the math, and I mean, it still pays to do this job rather than drive company. But with fuel prices what they are, and with the rates getting cut the way they are, it's definitely changing the math around. And not that I'm going to switch and go back to driving company for these guys, but what has changed the math around on is my hopper bottom work. For you guys that don't know, I own a hopper bottom trailer, and I've wanted to get that rolling for the last year or so. That's what I did before I went and did this job. When I had my old green truck that went to heck on me, and I had to find a new job, so I found this job, and it's worked out real well. But a couple things have happened in the last month or so, month and a half. Fuel rates going up, what they have, and rates starting to drop, which I was afraid they would. But now that local hopper bottom work has become more profitable. Last year it wasn't even close. This load paid $30, 35% more to do this than to do that, to do the hopper. Well, now with the fuel prices and the rates dropping, the hopper bottom actually pays more than this, because of I was able to find off the Bulk Loads load board a local run that goes almost every day. It's year-round freight that goes right by my house, and it's not very far away either direction. I do have to I've been tempted with the idea of getting my numbers, my authority going again anyway, but because of the rates and stuff, it just didn't really make sense. And if I was going to do it, there were some scrap companies, that one I'd worked for before, and the other one I know a fair bit about. But I didn't really want to get back into the scrap world, because they get a lot of flats and stuff. But they don't. But then I found this deal. Now this deal, in the scrap world, I would use their trailer. I wouldn't have to use their trailer, and I would run Indiana base plate. I could just stay in Indiana. This load, I have to have my interstate authority going, because I have to go into Illinois for one of the. Well, actually, one of the deliveries and the pickups are in Illinois. One's in South Bend, and one's and the other. The delivery and pickup is at the same spot in South Bend, and then it's hauling corn into South Bend ethanol plant and hauling distiller grain out of South Bend ethanol plant to Joliet, Illinois, and then going down to a little town south of, not too far south of Joliet, about 40 minutes, and picking up a load of corn going back to South Bend. And it goes, I would say that it goes every day, but it doesn't quite go every day, because if somebody's got maintenance or something like that. So it might not be every single day, but it's most days during the week. And it's home or all year round. Most every day, but all year round. So that's just what I'm looking for. Because then I did hopper before, but it was I wasn't quite in the right part of it, where I had quite a bit of freight for 6 months of the year and no freight for the other 6 months. Well, this solves that problem, where it's year round work. And